Football is not just about goals, assists, or trophies. It is about mentality, character, and the moments when pressure is at its highest and only the strongest minds survive. In a world full of noise, ego, and spotlight, there are rare players who dominate the game quietly, players who do not shout, do not boast, and do not seek attention, yet completely control the match. Today, we are diving into the story of two very different footballers who share one powerful trait: calmness under pressure. One comes from the streets of Paris, overlooked because of his size, doubted because of his appearance, and underestimated at every stage of his career. He went on to become a World Cup winner, Champions League champion, and one of the greatest midfielders of all time. The other grew up in Manchester, surrounded by elite talent, patiently waiting for his moment, silently learning, and then exploding onto the biggest stage with ice-cold confidence, earning the nickname Cold Palmer as he destroyed pressure like it never existed. This is not a story about speed, strength, or flashy skills. This is a story about intelligence, discipline, humility, and mentality. It is the story of N'Golo Kanté, the tireless engine who protects, recovers, and sacrifices for the team, and Cole Palmer, the calm creator, who decides matches with one touch, one pass, or one perfect finish. Different generations, different roles, same mindset. Together, these two represent the perfect balance of football. One wins the ball so others can shine. The other turns opportunities into goals and moments into history. When players like these exist in a team, managers trust, teammates believe, and fans feel safe because they know something special is about to happen. So sit back, relax, and get ready to explore the journey, mentality, and impact of Cole Palmer and N'Golo Kanté, to players who prove that greatness does not need to be loud, it only needs to be effective. Cole Palmer was born on May 6, 2002, in Wythenshawe, Manchester, England, a place known for producing tough, resilient footballers. From a very young age, Palmer showed a natural connection with the ball. Growing up in Manchester, football was part of daily life, and Cole was quickly drawn to the game, playing constantly in local areas and school pitches. His calm personality stood out even as a child, and many coaches noticed that he played with maturity beyond his age, rarely panicking and always thinking one step ahead. Palmer joined Manchester City's academy at the age of 8, marking the beginning of a long development process under one of the most elite youth systems in England. Throughout his academy years, he consistently impressed with his technical quality, close ball control, and ability to score goals from midfield and attacking positions. Unlike many flashy youngsters, Palmer was quiet, focused, and composed, which earned him respect among teammates and coaches. He progressed through the youth ranks steadily rather than explosively, but his intelligence and versatility made him one of the academy's most trusted talents. During his time in Manchester City's youth teams, Palmer became known for his ability to play in multiple attacking roles, including right winger, attacking midfielder, and central midfielder. His left foot became a major weapon, allowing him to curl shots, deliver accurate crosses, and score from difficult angles. He played a key role in City's youth competitions, helping the club achieve strong performances in domestic and European youth tournaments. His leadership qualities also began to emerge, and he often captained youth sides despite being naturally quiet. Palmer made his senior debut for Manchester City in September 2020 in an EFL Cup match, officially stepping onto the professional stage. Under Pep Guardiola, he continued to develop, learning positional discipline, tactical awareness, and the importance of decision-making at the highest level. Guardiola trusted Palmer enough to give him opportunities in domestic cups and European competitions, a sign of how highly the club rated his potential. Despite competing with world-class players for minutes, Palmer remained patient and professional. One of the biggest moments of Palmer's Manchester City career came when he scored his first senior goal for the club in the EFL Cup, showcasing his composure in front of goal. His confidence continued to grow, and he became known for scoring in important moments rather than meaningless games. His calmness under pressure earned him the nickname Cold Palmer, as he showed no fear in big situations, penalties, or decisive moments. Whether starting matches or coming off the bench, Palmer delivered with maturity far beyond his age. Palmer was part of the Manchester City squad that dominated English football, winning multiple trophies including Premier League titles, domestic cups, and European success. Although he was not always a guaranteed starter, his contributions in cup matches and crucial moments were valuable. Training daily with elite players helped refine his game, but limited playing time eventually led to a crucial decision in his career. Palmer wanted regular football to fully express his talent and grow as a leader. In September 2023, Cole Palmer made a bold move by joining Chelsea FC, a transfer that marked a turning point in his career. Many questioned the move, but Palmer quickly proved it was the right decision. From his first appearances, he became one of Chelsea's most important players, taking responsibility in attack, creating chances, scoring goals, and even stepping up as a penalty taker. His confidence, composure, and leadership transformed Chelsea's attacking play almost immediately. At Chelsea, Palmer experienced a massive breakthrough season, becoming one of the top goal contributors in the Premier League. He scored goals from open play, penalties, free kicks, and long-range shots, showing his complete attacking ability. His performances earned praise from fans, pundits, and former players, with many describing him as one of the most technically gifted young players in England. Despite the pressure of leading a big club, Palmer remained calm, humble, and focused internationally. Palmer represented England at various youth levels, including the U21 team, where he played a key role in winning the UEFA European Under-21 Championship. His performances at youth international level demonstrated his ability to perform on big stages, and his calm finishing once again stood out. Eventually, his club form earned him a call-up to the England senior national team, marking another major milestone in his career. Cole Palmer's playing style is defined by intelligence, composure, and efficiency. He is not the fastest or most physical player, but his understanding of space, timing, and movement makes him extremely effective. His left foot is precise and deadly, and his decision-making in the final third is among the best of his generation. Palmer rarely rushes actions, earning admiration for how calm he looks even in chaotic situations. Off the pitch, Palmer is known for being quiet, humble, and grounded. He avoids unnecessary attention and lets his football speak for itself. Teammates often describe him as focused and hardworking, while fans appreciate his confidence without arrogance. His cold Palmer persona reflects his mindset, calm in pressure, fearless in responsibility, and clinical when it matters most. As of now, Cole Palmer is considered one of the brightest talents in English football, with his best years still ahead of him. His rise from a Manchester City academy prospect to a Chelsea star and England international is a story of patience, belief, and confidence. With his mentality, skill set, and consistency, Palmer is widely expected to remain a key figure at club and international level for many years to come, continuing to build his legacy as one of the most composed and effective players of his generation. N'Golo Kanté was born on March 29, 1991. In Paris, France, to parents who had emigrated from Mali in search of a better life. He was raised in a modest household, and his childhood was shaped by humility, discipline, and hard work. Kanté's name, N'Golo, comes from a famous Malian king known for strength and resilience, a meaning that would later perfectly reflect his playing style. Growing up, Kanté faced financial struggles, and football was not just a passion, but also an escape and a source of hope. As a young boy, Kanté played football in local parks and small pitches, often overlooked because of his short height and slim build. Unlike many players who stood out physically, Kanté had to rely on intelligence, stamina, and determination. He joined JS Seren, a small amateur club in France, where he played for several years while continuing his education. During this period, Kanté worked tirelessly, often training harder than everyone else, quietly improving his game without seeking attention. Kanté's professional breakthrough came later than most elite footballers. At the age of 21, he signed his first professional contract with US Boulogne in 2012, even in the lower divisions. His incredible work rate, ball-winning ability, and tactical discipline stood out. Coaches quickly noticed that Kanté covered more ground than anyone else on the pitch, intercepting passes and recovering the ball repeatedly without fouling. His performances earned him a move to a higher level of French football. In 2013, Kanté joined SM Caen, where his career truly began to take shape. During the 2014-15 season, he played a crucial role in helping Caen gain promotion to Ligue 1. That season, Kanté led the league in tackles and interceptions, attracting attention from scouts across Europe. Despite his rising reputation, Kanté remained extremely humble, still commuting to training in a small car and living a simple life. Kanté's life changed dramatically in 2015 when he signed for Leicester City in the Premier League. Almost unknown to English fans at the time, Kanté quickly became the heartbeat of Leicester's midfield. During the historic 2015-16 season, Kanté's tireless performances were instrumental in one of football's greatest fairy tales. As Leicester City won the Premier League title against all odds, Kanté's ability to win the ball and start counterattacks made him one of the most important players in the league. After Leicester's miraculous title win, Kanté moved to Chelsea FC in 2016, where he reached new heights. In his very first season at Chelsea, he helped the club win the Premier League title again, making him one of the few players in history to win back-to-back league titles with two different clubs. His performances earned him the PFA Players Player of the Year award, a rare honor for a defensive midfielder. At Chelsea, Kanté evolved into a complete midfielder. While initially known purely for defensive work, he developed his passing, positioning, and attacking contributions. Under different managers, he adapted tactically while remaining consistently world-class. He played a vital role in Chelsea's FA Cup, Europa League, and Champions League campaigns, most notably in the 2020-21 UEFA Champions League, where he delivered legendary performances in the knockout stages and was named man of the match in both semifinals and the final internationally. Kanté represented France, becoming a key figure in one of the strongest national teams in the world. His greatest international achievement came in 2018 when France won the FIFA World Cup in Russia. Kanté was essential to France's midfield balance, protecting the defense and allowing attacking players to flourish. His performance in the final and throughout the tournament cemented his status as one of the best midfielders of his generation, despite his immense success. Kanté remained famous for his humility and simplicity. He avoided luxury lifestyles, rarely used social media, and continued to live modestly. One of the most iconic moments of his personality was when fans discovered he still drove a basic Mini Cooper, even after becoming a world champion and Champions League winner. His shy smile and respectful behavior made him universally loved by fans, teammates, and even rival supporters. Kanté's playing style is defined by endless stamina, intelligence, anticipation, and discipline. He reads the game better than almost anyone, arriving at the right place at the right time. Rather than sliding into reckless tackles, Kanté prefers clean interceptions and smart positioning. His ability to recover possession and immediately distribute the ball makes him a perfect link between defense and attack. Many consider him the greatest defensive midfielder of the modern era. In the later stages of his Chelsea career, injuries began to limit his consistency, but his influence and leadership remained invaluable. In 2023, Kanté made a move to Al Ittihad in Saudi Arabia, beginning a new chapter in his career. Even outside Europe, his professionalism, experience, and mentality continued to set standards for younger players and teammates. Today, N'Golo Kanté is remembered not just for trophies and performances, but for the way he carried himself throughout his career. He is a symbol of hard work, humility, and perseverance. From a quiet boy in Paris to a World Cup winner, Champions League champion, Premier League legend, and global football icon, Kanté's story is one of inspiration. His legacy will forever stand as proof that talent combined with character can conquer football's highest peaks. Cole Palmer and N'Golo Kanté, despite being very different players in position and personality, share remarkable similarities in mentality, professionalism, and impact on the teams they represent. Both players are known for their calmness under pressure, their discipline on and off the pitch, and their ability to perform at the highest level without seeking unnecessary attention. Neither Palmer nor Kanté relies on arrogance or loud behavior. Instead, they let their performances speak, earning respect through consistency, intelligence, and effectiveness. One of the strongest things Palmer and Kanté have in common is their mentality. Both are extremely composed in high-pressure moments. Palmer's nickname Cold Palmer reflects his ice-cold finishing and confidence in decisive situations, especially penalties and big games. Kanté, on the other hand, shows his calmness through tireless control of midfield chaos, remaining focused and disciplined no matter the intensity of the match. This shared composure makes them reliable players that managers trust in crucial moments. In terms of achievements, both players have experienced top-level success in English football. Kanté won multiple Premier League titles, including a historic one with Leicester City and another with Chelsea, while Palmer was part of Manchester City's dominant era, winning major domestic trophies before becoming a key figure at Chelsea. At Chelsea specifically, both players played important roles in different eras of the club, contributing to success through completely different but equally valuable roles, while they did not spend a long period playing side by side in peak form. Palmer and Kanté were part of Chelsea squads during transitional phases, where leadership, responsibility, and mentality were crucial. Kanté brought experience, balance, and defensive security, while Palmer brought creativity, goals, and attacking responsibility. Together, their presence symbolized a perfect blend of defensive stability and attacking efficiency, showing how modern football relies on balance rather than just star power on the pitch. Their roles for the team are complementary. Kanté operates as the engine of the midfield, breaking up opposition attacks, covering spaces, and allowing creative players to express themselves freely. Palmer benefits from this kind of structure, as players like Kanté create the stability needed for attackers to take risks. Palmer, in return, converts possession and chances into goals, assists, and decisive moments. This balance between defense and attack is what elite teams are built on. Both players are also extremely intelligent footballers. Kanté reads the game better than almost anyone, anticipating passes and movements before they happen. Palmer shows intelligence in the final third, choosing the right moment to shoot, pass, or slow the game down. Their intelligence reduces mistakes and increases efficiency, making teams more organized and effective both offensively and defensively. Another key similarity is their work ethic. Kanté is famous for covering incredible distances every match, often doing the work of two players. Palmer may not run as much defensively, but his work rate in pressing, tracking back, and positioning is often overlooked. Both understand that modern football requires effort without the ball, and this mentality sets standards for teammates around them. Off the pitch, Palmer and Kanté share a humble and grounded lifestyle. Neither player is known for controversy or distraction. Kanté's modest lifestyle and quiet personality made him universally loved, while Palmer's calm interviews and low-key behavior have earned him respect at a young age. This humility helps maintain focus and longevity at the top level. In terms of influence on teammates, Kanté acts as a silent leader, leading by example through effort and consistency. Palmer, despite his youth, shows leadership through responsibility, often stepping up to take penalties, control attacks, and deliver in difficult situations. Both inspire confidence in their teammates because they are dependable and mentally strong. At a broader level, both Palmer and Kanté represent a new football ideal, players who combine talent with discipline and character. They show that you do not need to be the loudest or flashiest to dominate games. Their success proves that intelligence, composure, and professionalism can define careers just as much as raw skill together. What Palmer and Kanté symbolize for their teams is balance, trust, and reliability. Kanté gives teams control and security, while Palmer provides creativity and end product. When players like these exist in a squad, managers can build systems with confidence, knowing that the midfield will be protected and the attack will be decisive. In conclusion, Cole Palmer and N'Golo Kanté are connected not by position or style, but by mentality, consistency, humility, and impact. They represent two sides of football excellence, the unseen hard work and the visible match-winning moments. Their combined influence shows how championships are won not just through goals or tackles alone, but through complete, intelligent, and disciplined football. When the final whistle blows and the noise fades away. Football remembers more than just the score line. It remembers the players who changed games without shouting, the ones who stayed calm when everything else fell apart, and the ones who carried responsibility without fear. Cole Palmer and N'Golo Kanté are living proof that true greatness is built on consistency, intelligence, and character. Kanté showed the world that you don't need size or ego to dominate midfield battles. With endless energy, perfect positioning, and unmatched humility, he became the foundation of championship-winning teams. Palmer, following his own path, showed that pressure does not break champions, it reveals them. While others panic, he stays calm. While others hesitate, he delivers. And while others hide, he steps forward. Different roles, different generations, but the same lesson: football rewards those who stay composed when it matters most. One protects the team from danger. The other turns chances into destiny. Together, they symbolize balance, the heart, and the mind of the game working in harmony. Their stories remind us that success is not always instant, fame is not always loud, and legends are not always flashy. Sometimes, the most dangerous players are the quiet ones, the ones who think faster, react smarter, and remain cold when the pressure is burning. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the mentality and impact of Cold Palmer and N'Golo Kanté, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss stories like this. We bring you the journeys, the mindsets, and the moments that define football's greatest players. Until the next story, stay focused, stay humble, and remember, the coldest players are the most dangerous ones.